Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen.
Craig Steen.
And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He comes in currently. Here's J.D. Martinez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Number 8.
And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. I'm hanging there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Batting 6. First baseman.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's Ben Revere, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. McDonough is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Omar Narvaez. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Steen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Craig Steen.
0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Shepard comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jonathan Scope stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Kozar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's the first pitch to him. J.D. Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Fouled back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So no run. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box, Diego Silva. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slow roller back to. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Up next for the
Bounce to
Tigers,
first.
left fielder.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So put digging in, Omar Narvaez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Omar Narvaez goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Craig Steen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
In the air to left.
Ted Shepard.
Kozar will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch of the at-bat. Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Another 0-2 coming. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Here's leave 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez is retired to start out the 7th. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Diego Silva is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Ben Revere. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Omar Narvaez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Ready once again, Ted Shepard. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lee on the move. 1 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts.
And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Number 41 earns the
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.